What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and welcome back to our world. Where in today's episode, well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep on going. All right, let's roll that intro and get on into the Dyson Sphere Program. Alright guys, so in the last episode we automated 3 of our resources. We got iron for days, we got magnets, they're taking a little longer, and we got our copper. So what are we gonna unlock next? Well, we need to do a few things first. We are going to need a bunch of these. In fact, yeah, just give me all of them that I can make. And then we'll grab some more iron so that it can start making more. And then I also need to go to my tech trees. Okay. What do we need to learn how to make? We need electromagnetic drive. Yes. We need smelting for silicon. Yeah, that's pretty important. We need smelting for steel. We're gonna want improved logistics. Environment modification would be really nice, but I don't think we're gonna need it yet. I would like to get into thermal power. In fact, we still don't have the... that's something we've actually been wanting for a while now, is the ability to... Oh, wait. Is there a way to... No. Yeah, so there's no way to actually rearrange your upgrades. So that is something we've been wanting for a while. Okay, so those, and then this, and this, and this. Okay. Just going through all the rest of these. Alright. So, alright, our fabricator's working on all of those. After that, I'm going to have it do... Yeah, that should do. There. We'll just have it do a whole bunch of the blue medium here. Use another ring of those and another little bit of that. Okay. So let's take a look. What have I got in my inventory? I do have mining machines. I've got a couple of wind turbines. I don't have storage or... me 10 more wind turbines. Give me... 4 smelters. A storage box. Make it 2 storage boxes. And 20 of these. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. So I'm gonna have it do that, and then we're gonna go to the closest coal vein, which we don't have any that are super close. I think this is going to be our closest. Yeah. So we're going to go head over there. Slowly, because my mech is not fast yet by any stretch of the imagination. All right. So we're going to start by go ahead and mining a little bit of this coal myself. While we're at it, we can go ahead and place there, and we do here. And here, and here. All right. So, for those of you that don't know, this is coal. It is a fuel source. In fact, we're going to throw some in here right now to fuel my guy. However, we're going to want to process this fuel with smelters into another type of fuel. However, we first have to unlock the graphite, which is the other type of fuel. Now, right now, we're making all of our controllers, or all of our sciences, our blue sciences, our electromagnetic matrices, in order to unlock things. So this right here is going to give us thermal power. Thermal power is awesome because now we get the thermal power plant, which you can plug in and run it on coal, but it's way better to run it on graphite. Just like it is way better to run our mech on graphite. So what I'm going to do is, while our replicator goes for the next however long that is, 1,500 seconds, 25 minutes or so, I'm going to just let it run for 25 minutes or so, and that should get us a bit more of this science, and then we'll be back once it's done. All right, guys, little update here. My replicator is still running, making more and more of these matrices, but we are about to unlock our next research, with that being the electromagnetic drive. So this is the first tier of the 3 tiers of motors in the game. It's used for a bunch of crafting recipes. So here it is. We can now make it, which is awesome. So if we go here to our tech tree, I'll even show you. So down here, you'll see we have our electromagnetic drive that we just unlocked. This is our tier 1 motor. It's made with all ingredients that we have now. Then there is the electromagnetic turbine. Whereas this is just the electric motor. This is the electromagnetic turbine. It uses 2 of the electric motors and some more magnet coils to make them. These are a pain late game because you need a ton of them, and they are not very fast to be produced. And then we have our final one, which is the supermagnetic ring. This is the 3rd tier motor. It takes 2 of the green motors, as well as some graphene and some more magnets. Yes. So, and this is used for all of your late game crafting, basically. All right, I'll be back when we get the next one. All right, I wasn't paying attention to hit the record button, but we got the next one. So this allows us to do energetic graphene, which it can be made in a couple of different ways. You'll see down at the bottom of this little square, there are 2 different recipes for it, but one is making it out of coal. Now it's it's the primary way you'll make it. It's more of a byproduct from making hydrogen on the other way. But yes, so we're gonna do that now. So we're actually gonna cancel all this, and we're gonna need, say, 4 of these to start with, and a couple of storage boxes, and yeah, maybe 5 of these to start with, as well as some more power poles. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we make the energetic graphene here. First things first, we need to smelt the coal. So 1 in, and then we're going to have another line running out here. And so 1 out. And this should be graphene. Ah, I need some more sorters. Okay, we can hold off on those. I want the sorters first. Okay, and then we're gonna have it make 2 of these and 5 of these and 20 of these. Okay. And the reason things keep ending up on the ground is because I'm actually full here. And so when I cancel those crafts, it tries to put it back in my inventory, but my inventory's full. So, yeah. All right. So once those start making it, then they will spit their stuff out onto here, and we will put it into a storage box here. And then we're going to go ahead and for now, I'm going to take it. So we don't normally like to build vertically like this. Now, when I say vertically, let me show you what I mean. Okay. You can see the pole of the planet is here. So technically it should be oriented like this-ish. And so we built this particular thing vertically. Now, with this being a small thing that I built by hand, not a big deal. But you'll see that these are not actually running parallel. Yeah, so it can cause problems later on. So we want to avoid that in the future. And so one of the things you can see right here, like it won't line up here because of the verticality. So we're going to run it this way. And this is where our power plants are going to go. Okay. We want one here, one here. And then 3 in each row, 2 rows of 3. And we're gonna go in, in, in. And we're actually gonna go 2 in on the first, and then 1, and 1. So now they're all gonna start getting fuel. Okay, and you'll see that we are not using anywhere near the power load that we have available to us here. Now this is a very quick and dirty little power plant here, but it is producing 13 megawatts of power, which is pretty good. So let's see, where's our area is over here. Okay. So let's string some power poles together. Now I don't have the long distance ones available yet, so we'll have to string together the short distance ones. Luckily, though, these don't actually use any electricity. They just transport it. And there is no bandwidth limitations. So it's just if they're connected, it transmits. And boom, just like that, we now have all the power. Okay. So now that we've got that cooking, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a little bit more for this research here, and then I think we'll be ready to start crafting stuff to put in the hub. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. This should unlock the last thing we need to do the starter portion of the starter hub. The improved logistic system. So this gives us 3 items, one of which I've actually never played with before. So this gives us the splitter, which allows us to split and combine belts. You can combine belts as is, but you cannot split them without the splitter. It also gives us the Mark II sorter, which is faster. Yeah, it also does take more power, but it is quite a bit faster. And then the traffic monitor. It's built on a conveyor belt to monitor the real-time cargo flow rate at the corresponding locations, and then you can set it up to trigger an alarm. It's actually really cool, and I've seen it used. I've just never used it myself. So, yes, I think we're ready to start putting stuff down, but first we need to find where we're going to build this. We want a side-by-side area, like we're gonna build it toward the side. You want it fairly close to the equator-ish, and you want it relatively long. I'm thinking right here is actually gonna be our best bet. It's quite a ways from our current location. Although, actually, our current location isn't horrible. It's pretty long. Yeah, we'll just start over here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's actually... No, that's up by our coal. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head up towards there. We're gonna place down stuff, and then we're going to get the items we need. Well, actually, we can see the items we're gonna need right now. So I need 38 sorters. I've already got enough belts. In fact, let's go all the way through the storage one. Yeah. So here, back down here. Let's go ahead and make what we need. All right, so first things first, let's get some sorters. All right, so I need 38 and 24 and 24. So, yeah, we'll just call it 100 sorters that I'm going to need. And then it'll give me a few extra. Belts, I'm going to need, say 100, 100, 100. So I'm going to need 300 belts and 100 sorters. Let's see where we are. We've got enough belts. Okay. Now we are gonna need more belts because we are gonna have to hook up some lines to this. We're gonna have to hook up a stone, a coal, or maybe not a coal. It's a stone, a copper, an iron line at least. Yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so this will get us... Okay, so I need one more set of those. And that'll be enough sorters. So what's next? Assemblers, I need 4. I need 4. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We'll get 10. Because we can. Next up, smelters. I need 14 and 12 and another 1. So we'll just make 30 of them. Except I can't. What am I short on? I guarantee you it's stone that I am short on. So let's look at the planetary view. There is a stone vein up there. Okay. So we'll just make sure that we have enough stuff, and then we'll go grab some stone up there. Unless I want to come over here and grab some stone. Okay, there's 10, there's 20. There's 30 of those. All right, cool. What's next? Power poles. I need 3. 3 and none. Okay. So I've got enough power poles. Of course, I'm gonna need some more. We'll get another 30 so that I can connect to my current power. I'm also going to need some of these mining machines. I do need some storages. What am I short on? I'm going to be short on iron. So let's go over here and grab some iron. Storage should be plenty. Okay. I'll be back once all this stuff is done crafting. Alright guys, it looks like it's time for us to head on up there and get started. Before we go, I'm gonna grab... Looks like I've got plenty of copper, so I'm gonna grab maybe 2 more rows. of these and a few rows of iron. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's make our way over there. So I'm going to start by stopping off at our power plant over here and see how it's doing. Also, I did queue up a bunch of these motors so that we can get started on increasing our movement speed, because boy, are we slow. So cool, it looks like we are producing enough. In fact, we are producing in excess. Awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I can get rid of the coal I have on me. There we go. And we'll grab 4 more, and we'll get rid of the litter. Okay, cool. I always like to keep a little extra on me, just in case, you know? You never quite know what's going to happen. Now, one thing we're actually going to probably want to unlock at some point is environmental modification. There. Oh man, that is expensive. 400. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, it's a lot of money. Or science, whatever. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. So let's see. Where do I want to start this? I think we're gonna start it all the way over here. Yeah, because I can pull coal from there. I can pull the copper from there. It looks like there's no good iron that direction. We'll have to pull iron in from somewhere else. Ooh, that might change things then. Iron is important. Quite important, actually. Ah, I found it. It's the button N, and it makes it so that it's north is up. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so again, we're looking for a fairly long strip of land with stone and iron and copper available. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start it over actually right here. We're not gonna, yeah, we're gonna start it here-ish. Up here, probably. Okay, so time for us to place our first blueprint. Here we go. Okay, so you see this yellow line here? That's a fault line, okay? And you'll see that across the fault line, the stuff doesn't line up. It's because this is a square grid on a spherical planet. So, yeah. Stuff's not going to line up across there. So I have to decide, do we put it above here, where we're going to be more limited on space, or do I put it below? Where we're going to run out of space this way. I think we go above. I don't like being that close to the fault line, though. Is there anywhere better? It looks like we got the movement speed done. Let's see if there's somewhere better for us to do this. And I think there is. Here. Yeah, there's these 4 oil seeps, but we don't care about oil too much right now. There's copper, coal, stone, and iron all right there that I can bring in. Yes. Okay. There we go. I just placed down my first blueprint. Now, I gotta go find it. It's right there. And where am I currently? I'm there. It is exactly on the opposite side of the earth from me. Okay. Well, let's just start making our way over there then. While we're at it, am I able to... No, I can't make steel in a replicator. Okay. Oh, I can go get myself some coal and some wood. Yeah, we'll gather some wood here real quick. Just enough that I've got 60. There we go. I'll go steal a little bit of coal out of these miners. We can drop this plant matter. And I need a little more coal. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go walk over to this place and we'll be back. All right, we made it to our blueprint. So as you can see, it's starting to plop stuff down. And we need to connect our power back up. Now, if I was smart, I would have done this while I was walking over here. But you know, so much for that. We'll figure it out. We'll go plop down some power poles here shortly. And cool, we got our fuel core going. And then next up is the drive engine. Allows me to fly. So just need some coal for that. I do see that there's coal over here. And then I need to make some of these. 60 of them, to be specific. In the meantime, so one of the upgrades that I used to not prioritize that much because I was hand building everything, but since they've implemented this blueprint upgrade, these build drones, getting their speed up, their range, or not their range, and the amount of them increased is vital. Yeah, it is vitally important now with the blueprints. Without that, it is rough going. Okay, we are almost done building this first blueprint set. All right. Done. And for some reason, that one doesn't have power. Weird. We'll stick a tower down there. You missed one. Okay, so now we need to get towers back to our main base. And you'll see that these do not have that long of a range, so we're going to be building a few of them. We just have to connect to wherever the closest connection point to our network is. One thing I always like to do on planets is to keep all of my power connected. I don't want split grids. It makes things way harder. There we go. As soon as that's up and running, perfect. Okay. And walking back we go. I would like to get my drive. So I'm going to mine a little bit of this. Then we're going to come back and place down our next set of the blueprint. Okay, we've got our drive engine, which means I can fly now. Now, I can't fly very fast, but I can fly. So that's something. All right. So it is time to place down the next part of this starter hub, which is the smelters. All right. So these guys will line up. Let's see. Is it here? No. It's not this way, is it? No. It's been a while since I've actually used one of his things. Oh, wait. Do these go just down here? I'll be right back. I gotta go watch his video and see where it gets placed. Hold on. Okay, guys. I was very close. In fact, I even put it in the right spot at one point. So it goes here. Okay. Now, what we need to bring into this place, we need one line of copper, one line of, two lines of iron, and one line of stone coming in. Each of those lines needs to be fed by 2 miners. So, yeah, we're gonna work on that here right in just a minute. First, though, we're actually gonna put down the third one, which is the storage portion of this hub. This, with these 3 sections, once we add the storage section, it will make copper bars, iron bars, magnets, circuit boards, magnetic rings, stone, and glass, and it will store it all. So yeah, it really will have all of our base resources right there, ready to go. And that's actually going to be really nice. So the reason I'm not just setting it down is in order for all of the tracks and stuff to be linked up, you want these made, these already actually there before you set down the next one. So I can set it down now that all of these end ones are in place. Okay. So here we go with this. It goes right here. You can see all of those belts line up properly. And boom. Okay. Awesome. Now, let's see Well, here. I'm gonna put my guy back over here so he can keep building. And then I'm gonna go into planetary view, and we're gonna see where we're gonna pull this stuff from. Okay? So stone can come from right here. Not a problem at all. Now, we don't need coal to come in yet, but we do need iron. Now, I see 2 different iron veins and a copper vein. Perfect. So we're going to bring them all on that line straight over to here. That's actually going to be really easy because it'll be right by our power line. Not a problem. Cool. All right. As far as power goes, we are doing just fine. Of course, none of these machines are running yet because they have no materials to be running. So we'll see how it goes once they start running. Yeah, we really want to upgrade these guys. In fact, let's see what it's going to take to upgrade them. So, communication control gets me another drone. It's 100 blue, okay? And the drone engines, which makes them faster, is 200 blue. Okay. You know, that's not horrible. But, yeah, we're definitely going to want to be doing that soon. Very soon. Okay. And then it's also going to spit all the stuff out here. And you may be wondering, well, what's that for? Well, it's for the next module. It stores all this stuff, but it also will then spit it all out towards the next modules. Okay, let's go. Let's actually start by going all the way to the copper and stuff. Yeah, here we go. Here's iron. Yeah, 2 sets of iron. Okay. Let's actually see if I can just get it all around 1. This one's got 2.2 million iron. That should be plenty. There's 1. 2. 3. 4 of them. One there, should cover all of them. Okay. I am definitely going to need more conveyor belts. There we go. And then let's get my guy making 200 more conveyor belts. We're gonna need them. Now, if you're just playing for the first time or you want a very casual play, I recommend doing unlimited resources. And I'll tell you why. All these iron, they're going to go away eventually. I'm going to mine them out. There's only 2.3 million in here. And that sounds like a really big number. It's not as big as you'd think. That will be out well before we stop using this hub. Now, for the iron here, it's not a big deal because I'm just going to then move it over to this vein. And for the copper, not a big deal because I can move it to this vein. But for the stone, there's no other stone vein in the area. So, yeah. That's also why I did the increased resources. It will just allow me to be a little less worrisome about waste and whatnot. Okay, here's 1 and 2. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring them in along this line here, I think. So there's one of our lines. Here's our other iron line. Here is our copper line. And we'll just run over here, let it build. That line should put us fairly well in line with our machine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hook up the rest of these because we're running a little short on video time, and I'll be back when I'm done. All right, guys, I got these lines all set up and ready to go. So I guess it's time to hook them up. And here we go. We'll hook up that one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Now, you will see I had to do a little bit of finagling with them going up and over, because I had to cross the stone down to the bottom and the copper up to the top. But you know what? That's all right, because, hey, it's working. Just like that. In fact, you can see we're already getting some good old iron coming in here. And this guy here is making glass, which is going to get stored here. Here we've got stone brick specifically being stored there. And yeah, and then we'll have some of these guys stored. We'll have some of these guys stored. We'll have copper up here. I mean, it's got everything. Now, it doesn't store the magnets. It uses them right away to make this, but that's okay. There's really nothing we need magnets for themselves. So now it is time for us to drop some of the stuff we've got. This and this, and let's see here. You can have magnets, and you... Oh, you're making magnets. You can have magnets. Do you guys need magnets? No. It's just those two. Okay. So, I will go ahead and keep a couple of stacks of the magnets, just because I don't want to get rid of them right now. But yeah, other than that, that looks pretty good. I don't like keeping raw materials. In fact, here shortly we're going to get rid of the copper and all of that stuff. I don't like keeping raw materials in my inventory because it just takes up inventory. So once you start getting things automated, like with this hub, then we're not going to carry the stuff, because we're not going to use the replicator as much to make stuff. We're going to just grab items out of storages. That is my entire goal with this game, is to have every item just in a storage somewhere so I can just grab it. And actually, the late game is to have every item available for transport to me and to every planet. Yeah. So anyways, but that's going to be it for today. Join us tomorrow when we expand this out. I think next up is the blueprint that makes gears, which are kind of a pain to make in the thing. So yeah, let's... we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and I mentioned this last episode, that I said the first person that was subscribed who commented on it would get the place named after him. And if anybody subscribed, then I'm sure you guys are wanting to hear the winner. But, well, I filmed the entire week before the videos actually start going out, because when they're getting posted, I'm working. I work, you know, Wednesday through Sunday. So we won't actually know until next week who the winner of that is. But if nobody has posted on it by the time this video goes live, then we'll just carry it over to this video. The first person to post on this who's subscribed, I will name this planet either after them or after, you know, whatever they want me to name it. Now, it's got to be appropriate, but you know, family friendly-ish. But yeah, I'll name the planet, or I'll even name, you know, one of the other planets after them too, if they want. You know, if they want to be the sun or the star, sure. If they want to be the starting planet, all right, sounds good. You know, I'll let them pick. All right. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today. Offensive Yak out.